A lot of you probably got to know about this through my YouTube channel, because I run that particular Inspirational worship, and a lot of people have told me how amazing the content is, the music is helping them, and that's because I'm using my gift to make a difference. That's because I'm using my gift to be a blessing to other people. So I want you to be able to go back as well and use your gift. What comes to mind is the parable of the talents. You know, there was a master that called all his servants, and the Bible said that he had 3 servants. He called 3 of them. To one, he gave 5 talents. To another, he gave 2 talents. And then to one, he gave 1 talent. And he was about to go on business. He was about to go do business in another city. And before he went, he called his servants. He said, come, I'm going to give you this talent. And he told them, he said, do business until I come. What he was saying is, I'm giving you this talent, so make sure you do something with it until I come, so that when I come back, I would want to see what you've done with it. So the guy with 5 talents went ahead and did something with it. He went and did some business with it, and he made 5 more talents. The guy with the 2 talents also did something with his talent, and he made 2 more talents. And the guy with 1 talent decided, I'm not going to do anything with my talent. He thought to himself, it's just 1. And he thought to himself, my master is a very wicked man. He doesn't deserve that I do something with my gift. So he went and buried his own talent. So today I'm going to focus on how to make a difference with your gift. So no matter how many gifts you have, either you have 5 talents, either you have 2 talents, either you have 1 talent, either you have 5 gifts, or you have 2 gifts, or you have 1 gift. It doesn't matter how to use it to make a difference. Your gift is not meant for you. Our gift is not meant for us. God didn't give you a gift just to serve your own selfish purpose, or just to make yourself rich, or just to become popular, become famous. That's not the purpose of it. Our gift first is to glorify God, and also second, to be a blessing to other people. So the gift is not for us. It's for us to use it in such a way that it glorifies God, and then it's a blessing to the people of God. And also I must say that the goal of making a difference with your gift is not to be famous, or just to be popular, or just to be trending, or to be, the big shots. No, the goal is actually to be walking in purpose and making impact in people's lives. So I don't want you to leave this session and then think, oh, I need to be famous like Dapiti Keys. I need to be known like Tim Oladeru. I want people to know me. I want people to hear me from all over the world. That is not the goal. The goal is, I want to discover the purpose of God for my life, and I want to make impact in people's lives. And if that means I impact only 10 people, or I impact 100 people, or 1,000 people, or 1 million people, it doesn't matter the number. What matters is I'm walking in purpose, and I'm impacting lives as I go along. Does that make sense? Because we live in a time where people are so obsessed with numbers, like how many followers do I have on Instagram, how many people like my page on Facebook, how many subscribers I have on YouTube, and you can be so consumed with that you make that your goal. Whereas you could have all those things. You could have big follow on Instagram. You could have big likes on your page on Facebook. You can have big subscribers, and yet you are not impacting anybody's life. As a matter of fact, your gift might actually be turning people away. Your gift might actually be causing people havoc and destroying the lives of people, because you are not pointing them to God. It's not glorifying God. It's drawing people to you, rather than to be drawing attention to the God who gave you the gift in the first place. So our goal is not that we would become famous, become popular, become wealthy. It's that we will live a life of purpose, and we'll live a life that makes impact. That is the goal. That is the whole idea of making a difference through your gift. And if all you have is 10 people following you, or all you have is 10 people in your local church, be faithfully serving them. Be faithful to that which God has called you to do. So when I say let's make a difference with our gift, what I'm trying to say is, let's make an impact with our lives. Let's understand that our gifts are not meant to be buried. Like that servant that buried his own talent. We're meant to discover our gift, we're meant to use it to glorify God, and then we're meant to use it to serve other people. I saw there was a need for people to relax. I saw there was a need for people to be able to pray with instrumental music, and I connected my gift with that. God told me how He wanted me to use my gift, how He wanted me to play my music, and I did it exactly the way He wanted me to do it. And that is why I'm able to make the difference that I'm making today. So you want to make sure that you're not just going off and doing your own thing, you're waiting on God. And then once God gives you the direction and give you the go ahead, then you go ahead and begin to do it exactly like He has asked you to do it. So maybe you're asking, how do you know, what are different ways of knowing how to make a difference with your gift? I'm going to share some different ways with you. So it could be through a revelation. Maybe you were praying and God revealed something to you. It could come through a dream. Maybe in your dream God visited you, or you had a dream about something. It could be through that. It could also be through a prophecy. Maybe maybe somebody, maybe you were in a prayer conference or in an atmosphere, and the word of prophecy comes and say, you know what, this is what I believe God has called you to do. It could come from that. It could also come from Holy Spirit prompting you from the inner man. Like my story, I was at a prayer meeting when I heard the Holy Spirit say to me, don't do anything complicated with your music. Keep it simple. That was Holy Spirit prompting me on how to use my gift, how to make a difference with it. That was my prompting. It doesn't mean that Holy Spirit prompts you that same way. He could speak to you any other way. It could also come from a burden. You are burdened about something. Something just bothers you. Maybe you don't like the fact that people are going to bed hungry. Maybe you don't like the fact that there is sex trafficking. Whatever it is, it could be a burden on your heart. It could be something that is impressed on your heart that you feel like you need to make a difference here. It could also be a desire to meet a need that won't go away. Maybe you've tried to do other things. You've tried everything else, but this one thing just not going away. It keeps coming back to your mind. You try to get rid of it, it keeps coming back. It could just be that God is telling you, do what I've called you to do. A good example is Nehemiah. I would encourage you to read the story of Nehemiah. So what happened was, Nehemiah was serving the king. He was serving as a cupbearer. And then the news came to Nehemiah that, Jerusalem is in ruins. The gates have been burnt down. Things are bad in Jerusalem. And Nehemiah could not rest from that day. He had a burden on his heart. And from that day on, Nehemiah decided to do something about it. Nehemiah went to the king and told the king, I need to go back home. I need to go fix this problem. It was a burden. Just because somebody sent a message about what was going on in Jerusalem. So you could get direction on how to make a difference through a burden. It could be something that bothers you. It could be an injustice. It could be inequality in the society. It could be anything that would just not leave you alone. You don't aim to make a difference out of envy or jealousy or pride or fame or competition. No. Please don't try to even make a difference if this is why you're doing it. Because you're jealous of someone, because you're envious of somebody, because you want to be famous, because you want to be known, you want to be popular, because you are competing with somebody else. That is not why we make a difference. No. That should not be the reason why we make a difference. Don't even go that route. Like I said, it's to glorify God and to serve other people and to be a blessing to our world. That is why we do it. In conclusion, first you have to understand that you have a gift and God expects you to use it to make a difference. You have a gift and He expects you to do something with it. Don't be like that servant that went and buried his gift. We will all stand before God one day and we'll all give an account of our lives. We will all tell God what we did with our lives. So you have a gift. Everybody is born with a gift. Your gift may not be my gift. My gift may not be your gift. Doesn't mean God is not giving you a gift. Your gift may be different than my gift, but you have one. So you have to know that you've been given a gift and you have a responsibility to use it. That's number one. Second thing I want to conclude on is develop the character and the skills required to sustain you on the journey of making a difference. You have to develop that character. You have to develop that character. Don't just pursue giftings. You have to develop the character that goes with it. Remember, gifts may open a door, but only character keeps that door open for you. What will sustain you on your journey is your character, is your integrity, is your relationship with God, is knowing that this is meant to glorify God and is meant to serve other people. That is our goal. Our goal is to glorify God and to be a blessing to others. If you don't get anything out of this, make sure you don't forget that the goal of what God has given me is to glorify Him and to serve other people. Also, know what you've been called to do, because you can't do everything. If you don't know what you've been called to do, you'll be tempted to do everything. You'll be tempted to do everything. There are some things I will never do with my gift. There's some music I will never play. There's some areas I will never go. It's because I know what I've been called to do. So know what you've been called to do. Know how God has called you to use your gift, so that you are not tempted to just do anything, to just do whatever comes. Do whatever everybody else is doing. Everybody is doing it anyways. So you need to know that. And my last thing I was going to say to you is, don't bury your gift. Don't bury it, please. Whatever you do, don't bury your gift. If you need help in discovering your gift, if you need help in knowing how to use it, reach out to me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm everywhere. Search for that PTK, send me a message. But don't bury your gift. Don't die with it. God gave you for a purpose, and He gave you for a reason.